Guys, I'm sorry of how poor quality this is right now, but all this white that you guys all see is flipping snow. The weather right now is to the point that anything liquid that is on your body that is spilled will freeze in a matter of seconds. So a little bit of milk spilled on me just a little bit ago, and it's frozen on me already. It was like 2 minutes. So, I came outside and I had one thing to do. I wanted to get the stinking plow back on the four-wheeler. My phone's at 24% and I need a charger. So now I have to go all the way back to the house, which is so long and far away. I have to grab a charger. So I'll be back in a little bit. I got a charger. So our skid steer, oh yeah, come on hood, there we go. So our skid steer, our Case 1835B skid loader, is not wanting to run at all. So I had one of my buddies from work come out, and he's a diesel mechanic, went to KCTC and got a diploma or whatever that is called, and he's been at KCTC for 2 years. So he knows a lot about diesel engines. We talked for a good half hour about it, and then talked about a couple other things like block heaters and stuff. Like in Michigan, hardly any diesel machines have block heaters anymore. And like we live in a cold climate, we should have block heaters for diesel engines, but no. So he told me the problem was that whenever I turn the key and I don't plug the block heater in or spray ether in it, and I'm just holding the key for like 5 minutes or 8 minutes-ish, that all the energy from the ignition is going to the battery and vice versa, and then all the way to the starter, which is melting the starter because of how much energy is going to it. So it's not good for me to hold that key for that long. So we have to get a new starter and solenoid for the starter, which is all one unit. We have to replace a whole bunch of wires because they're all melted off, or their tips are broken, or they're really loose. So yeah, we're gonna have another video on that. And the one thing is we can't get it started, and it's not in the barn, and it's outside right now. So we have to drag it all the way here or pick it up with our neighbor's tractor and skid steer to get it here. So, yeah, it's going to be fun moving a 4,000-pound machine.
See that right there, that plow? I got to get that down. That's like 500 pounds.
I'm the strongest man in the world. I can pull down no problem. Oh, man. Pants split. Great. There we go. Ouch. Oh, super easy. Now I gotta get the four-wheeler, put the plow on, and put the strap on so the blade can lift up. First I gotta move some hoses.
Those hoses. More weight.
So my brain, or body I should say, is different than others. Once my body is awake and has enough energy, I'll do stuff till I'm drained out. It's seriously almost 11 o'clock. 10:20, 10:30 almost. Yeah, about. I'm still going, and I'm almost ready to go to bed. But now, I'm going to get some other stuff done because I got the energy for it. And plus, I probably won't have time tomorrow because I'm going to double up on school for skiing on Friday. So, yeah. I bet you all are going to be wondering, why, Caleb, why? Why'd you put the plow up on the wall already? I thought the Bobcat was fixed for sure, and it wasn't going to break down anymore. Well, I knew it was going to break down, just not right now. It's been like seriously a month, and it's not having problems again. So I put the plow up there because it's been warm then cold and warm then cold. So the ground was very soft. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw it up there. And my dad texts me. He goes, why is the plow up on the wall? Because I showed him a picture. And I go, because there's not going to be that much snow staying. Well, I guess I was wrong. My dad was right for the first time ever. I'm just kidding, you guys. My dad is right about a lot of things. I'm going to plug you guys in because you guys are about dead. Right there. And then charging. Bazinga. Alrighty. You know, I had 4 cinder blocks on the back of the 4-wheeler because when we had like a bunch of snow, it was like very heavy. And I'm not like my dad. I don't have as much weight as him, so I threw them blocks on there, which is another 200 pounds, and I'm 150, so it helped with plowing snow when it was very wet. And my dad was on the Bobcat, so it helped with that too. So this plow is very simple, but very difficult yet. So you see how there's this, and then the same thing on this side, and these holes and that one? Well, these go inside of this, because there's like a little slot right there. And then I throw a pin in. Man, it smells like crap from the Bobcat. But it goes right through here. Then that pins up to the bottom of here. And then, there's this little thing right here. Come on, cord. There's this thing right here. Then I'll tie up to right here. Then I have a strap coming up and around up to here, and it goes on top of this. So every time I go to pull this arm like this, it lifts the plow. And then every time it comes like this, it drops the plow. I'm gonna set you guys up on a time lapse of me getting this plow on the 4-wheeler. Well, you guys, I got the 2 bolts put on, the one with the bobbin pin and the 1/2-inch bolt and nut with 2 washers. I did the one with 2 washers and the bolt and nut first because that's the hardest one, and then I did the lock pin the second time for the second one. So yeah. So I need this strap here for the front of the plow. For right here. Alright, you guys. So, normally I have the arm blade down because it's a lot easier for this type of thing. I take this end, I don't know if you guys can see it. My leg's in the way. I put this smaller end without the metal thing in it. And the loop first. Which way is this facing? Crap, did it wrong again. Alright. Got it right this time. There. Now I fish this end up in here. Strap her down. This winter has been so weird. The weathermen have said, oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot worse of a winter this year than what it was last year. I'm like, okay, well then that means it's gonna have a bigger polar vortex, right? Because last year we had a polar vortex. Nope, hardly any snow that stuck. No one could hardly even snowmobile. I think I saw 4 snowmobiles total this year. Last year I saw hundreds. And then I couldn't even ice fish. Our pond wasn't even frozen over enough for even like a day to even walk on without it cracking. And then, yeah, this winter has been horrible. Ouch! Alright, let's see if this works. That's always a good sound, that big crank. Crank! Yeah. That's a wonderful sound. I'm kidding. It's horrible. It's probably just because it's rusty. I really do appreciate you guys coming along on the journey with me, fixing stuff and putting the plow on today. Really do appreciate that. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. It's down below. Then subscribe and comment. I like reading the comments. Even though I'm a slow reader, I still read them. Thank you guys. Have a great night.